Here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody. I'm back. Oh, and so's Dominic Byrne.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, that hurt.
You all right?
Yeah, a bit fragile. How are you?
Whoop, whoop.
It's Pepper.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
And James.
Woohoo. Morning.
Marnin.
Manan. It's Cumbrian.
Well, I'll level with you. I think I'm still a little bit drunk.
Ah. Okay. That's not good.
Your eyes have got a little,
Yes,
like sheen.
I forgot I was working this morning. Went home after the pub yesterday, had a cup of tea,
That's a
sat
worry.
outside, had a cigarette, looking at my phone.
Yeah.
Totally forgot I was on the radio this morning, and then realised and went, oh my God.
Oh, no.
I'm on in a few hours.
What time did you get to bed?
I'm not going to tell you. Well, I've already told you off air.
I know you have.
Yeah, so...
Rock and roll.
What time do you think I got to bed? No. Anyway.
10:30.
That's it.
Yeah.
No.
Full 6 hours.
No. Anyway, so I'm shattered. I still be a bit drunk from yesterday. And I'm a bit nervous about talking. And please don't watch on Global Play. In fact, I don't think we're on this morning.
Oh, yeah, you can see the slightly glazed eyes.
Yeah.
Are they glazed? Hold on. It's
Jack.
Phoenix. How are my eyes looking?
Jack today.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah.
Who's Jack?
Jack sometimes does our videos when Phoenix isn't here.
Where's Phoenix?
He's off.
He's off this week.
Can we not be all here at the same time for more than a week?
I think it's only happened twice this year. Everyone's in.
Is Captain Crapbeard here?
Captain Crapbeard's here.
Good morning, Captain. Are you now? Is he on holiday with Phoenix?
He'll be editing. That's
Oh, okay.
what he'll be doing. Furiously editing.
Is Dom here?
Hello.
Are you on tape? Are you live?
I'm on tape.
Anyway, you can watch us on Global Player right now, live. Woo! Or on catch up on Global Player or on YouTube. But we can't mention that because Ashley hasn't bought it yet.
No, that's it.
Anyway, so good morning to all the English fans who are tuning in this morning after a very disappointing result last night. And hello to all the Scottish fans who had a great night last night and they're probably still celebrating. Come on. We've got to keep everybody happy.
Exactly right.
Now, here's my two penneth, right?
Go on.
Here's the thing. Back in the day, a million years ago, England won a football tournament.
Yes.
1966. For those of you who haven't heard England bang on about it ever since. And there's been highs and lows with the England football team ever since.
Yeah.
However, all these years later, we, England, are really, really, really good at getting to finals.
Really good at it.
Really good. So, massive improvement. Massive improvement.
Yeah.
100%.
We're getting better and better and better. And in another 30 or 40 years,
Yeah.
we'll have it down.
Exactly right. Yeah. It's a waiting game, isn't it?
Do you know who didn't make the final? Italy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Do you know who else didn't make the final?
Go on.
France.
Yeah. Portugal didn't make the final.
Do you know who didn't even make the finals of the Euros?
Who?
Brazil.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Didn't even have a sniff.
They must be Argentina as well. Nowhere to be seen.
Hello, where are you, Maradona?
Exactly.
Nowhere. But England did.
They did.
Who was in the final of the last Euros?
England.
England.
Yeah.
England. It's literally written down.
Exactly.
Mediocre, disappointing. Wow, that was a hell of a result. Wow, how do we manage that? We're in the final. Boom.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Exactly right.
Anyway, so that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, bye-bye.
We bought bunting, we bought face paint. we were ready. But, you know.
Not.
Now, there's lots to talk about this morning. Obviously, I've not been here for a week. Neither has Dominic Byrne.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
We're coming home.
Yeah, you came home.
Yeah, we are home.
And here you are.
Here we are. We're contractually obliged to be home.
That's it.
And I've got lots to tell you about what I got up to. And then, well, there's so much. Obviously, I don't know what you guys talked about, but obviously I had a do.
A bit of a do.
Bit of a do, weekend do.
The best.
And that's a lot to unpack.
A lot.
A lot.
Then I went away for a few days and I had, the smoothest journey home.
Did you?
No.
Oh, no.
One of those.
Really?
And then last night was the football.
Yeah.
And we all went off to watch the football separately. And we all were messaging each other, sending voice notes.
Yeah.
And text messages. Which is why Captain Crapbeard is not talking to us because he's editing them now for us to play. I don't know if I want to hear mine back.
I feel sorry for him having to go through those, actually.
I was in a pub that was so busy in a beer garden that was so busy and so loud. And we got there at 6 to have something to eat. Games on at 8. And by 8 o'clock, it was jammers. It was packed and so noisy. So I'm doing voice notes into the phone, but I'm speaking really close into it, thinking, that'll be work. I listen back to some of them, and I'm like this. This is before I was drunk.
Oh, dear.
I can hardly hear myself.
Because you forget people can hear you.
I know, because I couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I listened back to one of the messages. I'll just have to make sure that these sounding all right, just in case you want to play them on the air. And I'm like, even I don't know what I'm saying. So we'll play those later on. And then, that's it. That's the show. Pippa's got a weekend roundup quiz type thingy. And that's it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, you have a massive sack.
I do have a big sack today.
We have a record of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the More Music Hour from 9, which I think might be the More Music Hour from 9 today.
Yeah.
And I might leave, because no one will know.
Well, we could play our favourite album and all
If
go
we
to
say
bed.
non-stop music between 9 and 10, we can press a button here.
Absolutely.
And we can go.
Yeah.
Well, there's no talking in between.
Listen, I don't care. I'm shattered.
Automation is our friend. We've always said that.
I'm shattered. I heard a bit of the show on Friday, Dom. They were talking about going to restaurants and looking at the menu before you get there and everything.
Right.
And I thought, I need to come back.
I mean, do you look at the menu before you go to a restaurant or not? It's the question.
It's a good question.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do sometimes, but generally
No,
not.
Dom, you're getting sucked in. You're getting sucked into the
I
conversation.
don't want to ruin the experience.
Exactly.
Do you ever glance at them?
And sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends if you're going in a big group and they need a pre-order.
Yeah.
No one actually said what I do, which is I look at the drinks menu to see what booze
Oh,
they
do you?
have.
Oh. It wouldn't, do you know, it wouldn't occur to me to do that,
It wouldn't
actually.
occur to me either.
Well, the pub I went to yesterday, it's one of those pubs where they have like 150 different types of like craft beers and pale ales and all of that, which I don't drink.
No.
I don't like that.
No.
Hoppy.
So I'm looking at the list and I'm like, do you have like a lager? And they're like, yeah, we've got loads. No, not a pale ale, not like a dark ale, not like just a lager. So no idea what I was drinking last night, but I think it was strong.
Yeah. I would suggest it might be.
I think it was some German sounding thing. It was very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Were you a bit lively?
Yeah. I'm not now though.
I think you're doing very well.
Got a bit of colour though.
You have got a bit of colour.
Not sure how much of this is blood pressure and how much is sunshine.
It's alcohol related.
So where do we start? What do you want to know about?
Well, shall we now?
Do you want to know about the weekend that we all had together?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about my holiday? Do you want to talk about... Well, we'll talk about last night when we've got all the audio and everything.
We'll go with the bits and bobs. I mean, last weekend, I think we should probably visit. Do you not think? Because that was incredible.
Sure.
We've got a little video actually.
So...
Oh, dear.
So it goes... I had a bit of a do last weekend, and I invited all my friends and James Robinson.
That's it.
Yes, I was there.
Because Chelsea's loads of fun, and I thought, how do we invite Chelsea without James finding out?
Yeah.
And he obviously wouldn't uncuff her,
No.
so she wouldn't be able to go.
Exactly.
So I had to invite him because
Yeah.
he's got the keys to her handcuffs.
Yeah.
Only one set. Why am I got? Yeah.
I love the way you chip in on it.
Yeah.
So we had a do, right? And lots of my friends were there. It was very nice, and lots of corporate clients, and we had a lovely time.
Yeah.
And part of the weekend was our old friends Rockaoke.
Yes.
Now, if you've never heard of Rockaoke, shame on you. Rockaoke is karaoke, but instead of singing into a really bad echoing microphone and reading the words off a screen with a bad video, you sing with the full band. So you've got the full rock band experience, including a horn section.
Yes. That's a new addition.
And so you get up, and if you want to sing Born to be Wild, you get up and sing Born to be Wild, but with a full band. Drums, guitars, brass section, backing vocals, everything.
So good.
If you want to just get up and sing Wonderwall, rather than stand there and said maybe. No, you're singing with a full band. And it's addictive and it's fun. Dominic sang.
I did. Well, sort of.
Pippa sang.
Again, sort of.
James went on stage.
Yeah.
I sang.
You did.
You did. You opened it.
And lots of guests that were there also sang.
Yeah.
Including Nick Ferrari, the very serious newsman from LBC.
Yeah.
So here's the story. There's a list of songs that the band do, and you put your name on the top, and you write down what song you want to sing, and then you hand it in, and then during the show, the performance, they go, right, where's Dominic? Dominic's going to get up and sing, and he's going to sing whatever Dominic sings, right? So my friend Gav goes, well, first of all, I wrote down my mate Nick's name. So I wrote Nick, and I wrote My Heart Will Go On, something like that. And I just had it while I was at the bar. And he, on cue, walks right up to me and goes, how are you? Right? Oh, this is great. He looks down at the paper and he went, no, don't put that in. So that was the little joke we had. So Gav goes, I'm going to put down Nick Ferrari to sing the YMCA. So I didn't think he was going to do it. I thought he was just doing it as a joke.
Yeah.
So he writes, Nick Ferrari, YMCA. Hands it in. And the MC from Rockaoke goes, right, next up, Nick Ferrari, where are you? And Nick's like that. What do you mean, where am I? I'm not singing.
I'm stood here. I'm stood here, love.
I've literally just done the election results.
Yeah.
24 hours ago. I ain't doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on stage, and you're going to do the YMCA. He goes, I don't think I am. I'm not doing that.
No,
and
thanks.
Gavin goes, yeah, YMCA. And he goes, no, I'm not doing the YMCA. Well, you got to do a song. All right, I'll do a song, but I'm not doing that. So the MC goes, oh, well, someone's got to do YMCA. Well, Gav, you may as well do it next. And Gav goes, what? Hold on. How did this happen?
Backfired.
Oh, it's lovely.
Proper backfired. Anyway, fast forward to when Gav did do the YMCA. My friend Nick, another Nick, goes, hey, when he starts singing, why don't we all leave the dance floor? And that spread around everybody. Oh, that's great. So they play the YMCA. Da, 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 and everyone's clapping. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Gav goes, young man. And everyone turns their back and walked out of the room. Out of the room.
It was lovely. It was
Almost in rhythm, wasn't it?
He just went, oi, come back.
Anyway, Nick Ferrari's performance of Tina Turner's Simply the Best
His choice.
Was it his choice? Yeah.
was phenomenal.
Wasn't it?
It stayed with me.
It's very reminiscent of William Shatner doing Common People by Pulp. I don't know if you've ever heard that, where he speaks the words.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Nick's done this before or whether it's very spur of the moment. It felt very spur of the moment.
Very much.
He's a performer, isn't he?
Anyway.
He asked for the tapes to be burned.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's lots of video of it. So instead of singing it, he just goes, I call you, I need you, my heart's on fire. And just
It was
dictated
great.
it like a speech at a graduation. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. It was everything.
It really was everything.
So the story goes like this. Someone who shall remain nameless, Abby, sends the video of Nick Ferrari singing Simply the Best to Ben Shepherd. Ben Shepherd, the host of the TV show This Morning, which features as a regular contributor Nick Ferrari.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Shepherd gets the video and goes, this is great. We have to show this on television.
Oh, did they?
And so the other morning, while they're talking to Nick Ferrari, they go, hey, by the way, Nick.
Let's unpack this, Nick.
And we have it here on the
great.
screens for your delectation and delight.
Washington was secure later today. So, we can have the whole thing and bring up the brass. But anyway, it's getting the point across. It adds a little bit of drama, so yes. And I would tease David to his face about that. So
after this
all harmless fun.
It's interesting because there are all sorts of things on the internet these days, Camilla, and maybe they could be supported by this virtuoso performer. We've been handed a tape of somebody performing on the weekend. You may recognise this particular singer.
Now, Nick doesn't see it coming.
Oh, right.
Here he goes.
Give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises.
It's the Rex Harrison version of Nick Ferrari doing Tina Turner.
We should point out that was Moyles Fest, Chris Moyles' 50th
We love
birthday.
you, Nick.
Rockaoke, I think it was, wasn't it, Nick?
They are absolutely brilliant, Rockaoke. They got everybody out. Can I tell you that the first person to fist bump me after I spoke my way through your cinema was Boy George. So if you can do that. But can I ask you all, because Chris's mum Vera is a massive fan of This Morning, loves both of you, and I'm sure. Can we all just say, and it's wish you a happy birthday to Chris and wave to Vera, because there we are. This is for you, Vera.
And hi,
there we go, my
Vera.
love.
Morning,
there
Vera.
we go.
I'm sorry I missed
Oh,
it.
that lovely. Yeah, sorry, Toby, but yeah, Mum watches This Morning every day.
Oh, Nick's little face, isn't it?
Oh, it was wonderful. It really was wonderful.
Yeah.
So,
Look at Toby giving him
what?
names.
he's flicking the V's. Oh, he's doing the peace sign backwards. That's what it is.
It's just in the mirror, that's all.
Dominic Burns sang the Proclaimers
500 miles.
500 miles in a Scottish accent.
Yeah, in too Scottish an accent, I think, in
And
hindsight.
there are a couple of Scottish people there
Yeah, I'm deeply offended.
who said, "I'm not sure how I feel about this,"
Exactly.
to be honest.
There was a bit of that.
Oh, it was wonderful. You have to just commit, don't you?
I think so.
To go
Now,
for it.
the one thing, and you'll be delighted to know, that I thought about and then forgot was to speak to them and go, can you roll a tape on everybody singing? So the only footage we have is what people shot on their phones on videos.
Phew.
Otherwise, we would have played the full version of Pippa singing Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy.
Oh my God! No.
I have a good chunk of it.
Now, let me tell you the story of
Please
this.
don't.
So Pippa goes, I might do Skater Boy. The only thing is it's a bit high for me. So I said, why didn't you speak? This is like during the football, the England game on the other Saturday. Why didn't you speak to the guys in the band and ask them to drop the key down? She goes, could they do that? And I said, yes, the band are awesome. Rockaoke, brilliant. I'll do that. And then I bumped into one of the guys later and he goes, I think Pippa's going to do Skater Boy. I went, did she speak to you? He goes, yeah, we're going to drop the key down. Okay, great. Brilliant. So I was really happy for Pippa. She's going to get up to sing.
Yeah.
And it's in the key she'll be able
She's
to handle.
comfortable with. Yeah.
Then when they introduce her, they literally introduce her by going, now Pippa asked us to drop the key down so she can sing it. But what do we say? Jeff off Pippa, and gets the whole crowd to shout Jeff off Pippa as she walks on stage and the band start playing it in the original key. And then off she goes.
Quite the chant started, didn't it?
Oh, there goes, he was a boy. Can I get any more obvious? And that was the opening line.
It is. So, because asking her to drop the key almost makes it sound like I'm a singer who needs it in a specific key.
It sounds a little bit like going to the bowling alley with your own ball, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit keen.
Yeah, you start polishing your own ball, and you've got an arm brace, and people expect big things. And big things didn't happen.
Oh, big things happened.
James sang Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Beautiful.
And despite the fact that the words are on an iPad in front of you, James just decided to make up some of the words and sometimes didn't even make up words, just made noises that could have sounded like words. So at one point, I think he goes, the best thing about being in the moment is I'm locked in the mood to do the bono. He's not even singing
I definitely heard the word vol-au-vent at one point, James.
I just went for volume. I was also expecting the ball to bounce on the words I was singing. No.
Bouncing ball.
Because I forgot because there was a band.
He said as well, don't film this. which is a red rag to a ball.
I said it was a closed.
So about 10 people just walked right up to him and just shoved their phone right in his face.
Yeah.
Of which I did.
I did too.
You started off with, I'm going to let it all hang out, and you swung your arm between your legs.
Yeah.
I thought it was very funny.
You jumping up and down on stage
I
singing
set the tone.
The best thing about being a woman was just lovely.
Somebody, and again they shall remain nameless, asked me what was wrong with James.
Was it Chelsea?
Yeah. No, she was running away. She was running away through a field at that point.
Is he okay?
I had an interesting one because we had a brass section.
Yeah.
Yours was great.
And the brass section are brilliant. One of them used to be on Quiz Night, my Channel 4 show.
Oh, yes.
Back in the day, Carol.
Was that the trombone lady?
Yeah, she performed with Rita Ora the night before in Croatia or somewhere. And then the other two, one of them plays with Jules Holland, and they're a couple, and not Jules Holland and his the horn player. The two are the horn players. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to sing a song, I want to do it with the brass section because, give it the full whack. And I got it in my head. I quite fancy doing Proud Mary, which I've never sung before in my life.
Yeah.
But it's a banger.
Great song.
Yeah, and I thought it'll sound even if I'm rubbish, which I will be, the band will sound great.
Yeah.
So Dan from Rockaoke goes, what are you going to sing like? Because he's Welsh.
He's Welsh.
And I went, I'm thinking about doing Proud Mary. And he goes, the full Tina Turner Live at Wembley 9-minute version. And I went, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if you know it.
I could murder that for 9 minutes, yeah. And he goes, oh, no, we do that. Yeah, that would sound great with the horn section. That'd be great. Now, they never actually gave this conversation to the MC, who was MCing the whole night.
Yeah.
So we're kind of dancing and watching Rockaoke, and they start doing Proud Mary with the singer on stage. And the guy goes like, you'll be on next. I'll put you on next. And I'm like, I'm doing this. He's like that. Oh, I can't hear you. What? Okay. So they do Proud Mary brilliantly.
Yes.
And then he calls me up on stage, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm singing. I was going to sing Proud Mary. He goes, oh, I didn't know that. No one told me.
Yeah.
You're doing Let Me Entertain You. I'm like, okay.
Also a banger.
Yeah, it was a good one. Well, when we toured in 2012,
yes,
myself and Dominic Byrne here, Rockaoke were our house band, and every night we started with Let Me Entertain You.
Great, so your old hand at it.
Yeah, from 12 years ago. I'm a hand and a hat.
And a hat.
Yeah.
One of the two.
But yeah, it was good. And then it was a fascinating. Now, we may at some point play you videos of stuff, but we have to, when we're not organised, we have to check the language and swearing.
Yes.
Because during James's performance, there is a lot of bad language. Not just from James, but also people filming.
That's it.
Do I say? I don't think
I've not gone through it all.
I might have, actually.
I think you might have said the odd swear word.
Yeah.
And because you said don't film me, at one point I had the phone almost touching your nose. It was that close to your face.
It was intrusive,
Well, you invited Chris up, didn't you, to sing with you, but got a cool response.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I swore.
You did?
I did.
Yeah.
He put the microphone right in front of me, and I just went, Jeff, off. But I did it on the beat.
Yeah.
So
that's important.
So that was what we got up to.
Oh, it was fantastic.
It really was.
So it was a lovely night of lots of our friends, and as I said, James Robinson was there as well.
And your brother sang.
My brother sang and almost created. It was like Download.
It was incredible.
It really was.
It was actually incredible.
He sang The Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
Yeah.
And he actually got really annoyed for a millisecond because he wanted the full Lemmy.
Right.
So he wanted the microphone kind of like that, and he was just going to stand there with his hands behind his back. And the host goes, here's your mic. He went, no, I want it in the stand. He goes, here's your mic. He goes, oh, God, okay. So off they do playing, and then my brother just goes, and then just stood there during the break. Oh, God, I've gotten a bit dizzy.
Yeah. You're right.
But he was so
amazing,
giving it.
One of the performances of the night, actually.
Great.
People started moshing. I think a couple of people I think my mum got knocked out.
Yeah.
Somebody got thrown through a window.
I think somebody said he saved a fortune in anger management classes.
And then he left the stage before the track finished.
Yes, he
because
just
the
walked
vocal
up.
had finished when I'm not hanging around. And he went to drop the mic.
Yeah.
And I spoke to him afterwards and went, did I get this right? He went to just mic drop and then he realised, because he's not an idiot, how expensive radio mics are. So he went to drop it and then just handed it to the guy. And he goes, exactly, that's what I was going to do.
Very good performance.
So that's what I got up to. And then I had a week off, and then that's another story to tell you. But you'll have to stay tuned to hear the rest of it, because we're switching the cameras off. That's the first 25 done. Wave and smile, everybody. And when the camera goes off, this face is dropping, and I'm going to have a sleep during the ads. Bye-bye.
Chris Moyles Radio.